It honestly, when I see it, I just see that they are conventionally attractive young men and they are literally doing their job. Very matter of fact. They're just posing, they're just models for this.
小红书
This guy seems to like it. He's, ooh, bit of a pose.
Nice.
He knows his heart, but then again, he looks slightly older than the other boy.
随机大冒险。
This one is so problematic. Like, this girl just went up to the boy and pulled his face mask off. I hope, fingers crossed, that this was staged and they talked about this before. This one, this boy is literally saying, this is our product, blah, blah, blah. This woman has a filter on his face because you can see this face shift. I don't know why she has to put a filter on this boy's face. And she's just recording him. And you can clearly tell he's so uncomfortable. And he has a face mask on for a reason. This is probably the hottest, most popular milk tea prince. People are giving him their children to hold. People are looking at him like he's some kind of god. I mean, the editing makes it look really romantic, makes it look really saucy. But in reality, if you really look at them, they are just doing a job. And I do not know why we are sexualizing young boys and young girls for freaking milk tea.
I don't know why we sexualize them at all, actually.
What's next? Like, are we gonna sexualize dogs now? Like, what's next? Hello, everybody. Hi, 大家好. Okay, so I have a face mask on while I'm printing some photos to add to a collection of the wall. 我知道这个面膜是有点恐怖，抱歉。做视频的这6个月，真的是给我很多焦虑的情绪，所以我的脸上现在长了很多的痘痘，所以必须要回去保护皮肤了。Anyway, so as I snap my fingers, I would look neat and tidy, and the walls will be ready. Let's do a cool camera trick, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Voila! I'll move out of the way. Just some minor changes, you know, I've got my inspiration, my childhood favorite things that make sense to me, and also the walls looking really cute in the background. And yeah, welcome back. Today's episode is
a little interesting.
So there's this whole culture going on right now of thirst trap reels, men and women, people of all genders posting sexy things online. But this one that I'm about to talk about today is a little bit different. It's not really thirst trapping, but it kind of is thirst trapping. It's a new thing in China that I think it's always kind of been around, but it's now surfacing and traveling across to the West. It's basically milk tea prince, 奶茶小王子，或者我们可以说奶茶小师，或者奶茶小帅哥。It's a whole culture of Chinese boys that are very young and very innocent looking, and they work in milk tea places. At first glance, this might seem really cute, really wholesome. Little girls get excited. But when you actually really look into it, and you look into the videos without any emotion, with the music off, you might actually find that it's pretty problematic. A lot of them actually get sneakily photographed without them knowing, and it's actually really weird.
Help!
My biggest question is, why are we using young men to sell milk tea? Anyway, I'll shut up for now. 我们一起来看一看这些抖音。This one's kind of funny, it's cute. It's just a group of employees at a milk tea place doing a dance. That's cute. And this one, this woman made a boy pose for her on the photo, and he looks, I'm sorry, but he looks really uncomfortable.
Help me!
This guy, you know, a lot of women, especially a lot of older women, 会叫这些男孩子小鲜肉, which I find really gross. 我们应该保护小女生。如果
大叔们这样子对小女生说话，我
觉得很多的女孩子和男孩子都会跑起来的去救这些小女生。I don't doubt that a lot of people will come to the defense, but 为什么小男生这样子，很多比较年纪大的女生或者女人会就看着就上了？
That's suspicious. That's weird.
我觉得 故事情节都是一样的，不管你是男生还是女生，如果是年轻的 I think it's a better idea to educate and protect rather than take advantage because it seems like it's just a cheeky face grab, but because he cares about his job and his business and he's got to make a living somehow, he's going with it. And the whole Justin Bieber case as well, everybody hated Justin Bieber, shat on him in his teenage years, and now everyone is finally,
Surprise, surprise.
after 10 years, standing up for him.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, 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 sorry.
Because they discovered that this boy was abused, manipulated in every single way possible, took advantage by the entertainment industry, and this is just a very well-known case. And now everyone's protecting Justin Bieber, but it's a little bit late. Why are we sexualizing young people for milk tea? What the f***? I think that these young boys should do a different profession, especially if you're good looking, just do a normal job. Instead of being sexualized, because most of them are very young and most likely they don't know what they're getting themselves into, and because they have been exposed to so many female customers giving them so many attention, they're going to be stabilized or brainwashed into a situation where later on in life they're going to constantly sexualize themselves, and it's just another toxic cycle. I don't know, just because somebody's smiling on camera doesn't necessarily mean they know exactly what they're doing, and it doesn't mean that they might not regret it later. But this whole milk tea hype was kind of cute in the beginning, and now it's just starting to get
So weird.
It's weird. And I understand that some girls, and I'm a girl myself, of course, if you're a woman, you've been sexualized at some point in your life. And you know, you have a lot of hate towards the opposite sex or to a certain group of people. But that doesn't mean that later on in life, you have to switch it around and then attack the younger generation. Two wrongs don't make a right. But I hope that these young milk tea princes stay in school. They get normal jobs, they stop sexualizing themselves or allowing other people to sexualize them. There are other ways to make money, and I hope that if they are doing this, they know what they're doing. If I found out my son was getting sexualized at work for milk tea, I would freaking... Anyway, 谢谢大家看今天的这一集，谢谢你们的关注，希望明天见，拜拜。